All right, we're having a look at Wonderwall by Oasis. I have a capo on fret number 2 of my guitar. If you don't have one, that's okay. You can play without the capo, but if we want to play in the same key and have it sound like the song, we need to have a capo. I'll put a link in the email to you. Okay, so we have E minor first. So now, when you have a capo on, this second fret that it's on is now 0. So this is fret 1, this is fret 2, this is fret 3. So everything on this side of the capo doesn't count anymore. Now, this is 0, okay? So you know, so when you go counting frets, you don't go 3, 4, 5. So no, this is 1, 2. We're starting the neck over again from the capo. Okay, so E minor is this chord. String 5, fret 2, and string 4, fret 2. You can play with these 2 fingers or with these 2 fingers. In this song, it might be better with these 2 because you're going to G next. So then you strum all 6. Then our friendly G chord might be better to play G. Here, I'm going to change my camera angle so you can see my hand better now. G might be better like this in this song because the next song is D. So G, maybe not with your pinky in this song, right? D is this one. String 3, fret 2, string 1, fret 2, string 2, fret 3. And you strum from the 4th string down. Don't strum 5 or 6. A7 sus 4. Sounds intimidating, but it's a really easy chord. String 4, fret 2, string 2, fret 3, and you strum from the 5th string down. So that 3rd string you should hear, kind of like our A7 chord. The sus 4 is this note. Here's our A7, here's our A7 sus 4. And then a C chord, oh, by the way, don't strum, no string 6 in A7 sus 4. A C chord is this one. String 5, fret 3, string 4, fret 2, string 2, fret 1, and you strum from the 5th string down, no string 6. Okay, so our strum pattern. Now, they may have a couple more strums in there than I do, and that's okay. We want to just enjoy the song and make it sound cool. So this imitates it well enough for now. On E minor, well, let me do a playthrough of the intro so you can check out what I'm doing here. Turn this up a little bit.
Throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the...
Alright, so that was the intro I did and verse number 1. Strum pattern. Down, 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 up. Yeah. Pear, 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 apple. Which is down, 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 up. That's on the E minor. On the G, you go apple, pear, pear, apple. Down, up, down, 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 up. Apple, pear, pear, apple. So together, E minor, down, 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 up. And then G, down, up, down, 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 up. And it starts to sound like the song. Then you do the same strum pattern for the next 2 chords. D, down. Same strum pattern, just different chords. D, I'm calling a pear one down strum, and an apple a down up. Apple, 2 syllables, pear, 1 syllable, that kind of thing. Okay. So you just do that pattern 4 times in the intro. E minor to G to D to A, 7 sus4. So four times. Huh. My shirt matches the curtains. That's so ridiculous. Oh well. Sorry about that. Verse number 1. Look at this. Now, when the lyrics come in, all the chord symbols get spread out. You can see the E minor, G, D, and A7 sus4. They're all over the place to line up with the lyrics. It's the same strum pattern now, all the way through until feels the way I do about you now. Something weird happens there with that C chord. Let's see what it is. Oops, almost got it.
That's what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now.
Oh, that's interesting. So at the end with that C, D, A7 sus4, A7 sus4, down, 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 down. You take the same strum pattern you've been doing with the E minor, the G, the D, and the A7 sus4 and apply it to C, D, A7 sus4, A7 sus4. So C gets pear, 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 apple. D gets the apple, pear, pear, apple. And then the A7 sus4 gets pear, 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 apple, apple, pear, pear, apple. So same strum pattern, just different chords at the very end there to make it sound interesting and give you some variety, right? Verse 2 is exactly the same as verse 1. The pre-chorus. Oh, is the pre-chorus different? The pre-chorus looks like there's some different stuff going on there. Let's see if we can get to that. Oh, I just skipped right over it, sorry. Okay, here's the end of the verse. And here comes the pre-chorus now. Oops, sorry. Okay, so let's talk about this pre-chorus. C chord, pear, 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 apple, right? And then D, apple, pear, pear, apple. E minor, pear, 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 apple, apple, pear, pear. Cool, right? You take that one chord E minor where it says have to walk or winding and do the pear, 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 apple, apple, pear, pear, apple. All that strumming goes on the E minor because the E minor is taking up 2 bars or 2 measures. Whereas before you had 1 chord per bar, 1 chord per measure. Now the E minor is taking up 2. Same thing on the next line. Same thing, there are many things that I would. Now here on the G, D, E minor where it says like to say to you, 1 strum each. But I don't, okay, so G, D, E, but I don't know. Oh, 1 strum each on the D too, so G, D, E minor, D, no. Then you resume the strum pattern on the A7 sus4, pear, 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 apple, apple, pear, pear. Do that whole thing twice. Sorry, about pear, 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 apple, apple, pear, pear, down, 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 up, down, up, down. just hang out on that A7, do that twice, and then finally we arrive at the chorus. Ooh, a nice break in there, right? On the chorus, you're going C chord, pair, 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 apple, E minor, apple, pair, pair, apple, G, pair, 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 apple, E minor, apple, pair, pair, apple. So it's the same strum pattern we use in the intro and in the verses. You're just subbing in C, E minor, G, E minor. And you're going to do that 1, 2, 3, 4 times. On that very last chord, you're my Wonderwall. Let's see. Instead of finishing the strum pattern, you're just going to do one strum. Sorry, one of my strings is out of tune, driving me crazy. Okay, we're good. Sorry about that. Can't play with out-of-tune strings. Very bad. And then it looks like the rest of the song is going to be things that you've already done previously. At the very end of the song, there's this solo thingy. What is that? Does that 8 times? Let's see what that's all about. By the way, that's true tablature, where it's not just chord symbols and lyrics. It's telling you the actual notes that the guitar player is playing. The dotted lines represent the strings of the guitar. The top dotted line would be string 1, the skinny one, and the bottom dotted line would be string 6, the fat one. The numbers represent the frets, so 1, 0, 1, 3, 0. I don't know what, I can't remember what this is supposed to sound like. Oh, yeah, at the end of the song they do that 8 times. Da, 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 da. Yeah, it's a nice little instrumental part. If you need more explanation on how to read the tab, that's kind of cool to play. And you can just use your index finger or your thumb on your right hand to play that. I use my index and my middle, but you could go. Or actually you use a pick, so you just go like this. I alternate my picking, but you could go down, 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 down. You could pluck all the notes going down instead of going up like I... See, I just alternate my picking. But, have fun and hit me with any questions anytime on this delicious tune. Thanks for watching.